Today we are going to work on transforming our trees into LOL doll trees. We took them out the box and we fluffed the trees. These are just artificial trees you can get for under $50 at Walmart or Target or any of those places. And we are gonna start decorating. Okay, so for my LOL doll Christmas trees, I used the LOL doll Queen Bee and Diva costumes that you can get really cheap after Halloween, or you can just reuse them if your kid already wore them. I got some old garland from previous years and from Halloween actually, and then some piping, which we'll use, and old cake toppers that you can buy off Amazon. This is spray adhesive glue. I need my scissors and more adhesive glue, hole punch. I got old garland as well that was previously used and I just saved. And then I ordered these backdrops, vinyl backdrops that you will see later on. That is of L.O.L dolls, and I'm using a foam board for my topper. Let's get started. Okay, so this is my first vinyl graphic that I ordered off of Amazon. It has the 3 different LOL dolls on here. I'm just gonna use Queen Diva because she matches the Queen Diva Halloween costume. And I'm just gonna cut her face out for my topper. Carefully cutting just so that the vinyl doesn't rip before I get it on my foam board. Vinyl graphic that I have, and I tried to order, you know, what would fit your costume. If you could find a sweat costume, you could go ahead and buy the sweat costume and then do a swag doll tree. But I chose Queen BB. The outfit was only $6.99 at Trendy Halloween, so I went with the cheapest. And now I'm gonna cut Queen BB's face out. So now that I have both of my vinyl graphics cut off, I'm going to go ahead and measure them on my foam board so I can cut it and use a pencil to outline it and cut it perfectly. What I'm going to use to cut it with, just for precision, I'm going to use a razor because it'll cut the foam board perfectly, seeing as a scissors will give a rough edge cut, but this will give a clean cut. Okay, now that I've equally spaced my foam board, that actually was gifted to me, so the neighbor just gave it to me, so I didn't spend any money on the foam board. I'm gonna go ahead and so we're just gonna make a loose little pencil mark outline that we can easily erase if we need to, just so that we know where we're going to spray our glue on the foam. And we're going to take the multi-purpose adhesive. It even says works on foam right on the label. I got it from Home Depot. This actually isn't that cheap, but just going to spray right in, right where we see it, and apply. And we're just going to put it right where we had it. Doesn't matter if it doesn't line up 100%. So I'm just gonna use something to smush it out. Usually you can use like a smusher or anything. And then just to get all the wrinkles out. And apply it down to your foam board before you cut it. Do the same thing to Little Diva. We're going to outline her so we know exactly where to put our little spray. Just a loose little line. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna cut any excess. We're going to spray right where we saw it. I got my little try to line it up. Don't lay it all the way down, just where you see the glue. And then you're going to smush it as you go. Now I'm just going to outline this very closely.
The sharper your blade, the easier it'll be.
Doesn't have to be perfect, just so you don't, you just want your just need enough. Just easily. This is what you get once you cut it out. You'll have your little foam board, and this the foam queen bee. That'll be your topper. Excess foam, and there's our foam toppers of Little Diva and Queen Bee. Yay! So I'm using cupcake toppers that I purchased on Amazon for about $6 that for a previous birthday party. I'm going to punch holes in them at the top. Try to center it. And then use some piping. Since it's Queen Bee, I'm going to use yellow. You can also buy this from the Dollar Tree. These are leftover from something I used previously. I would have preferred to use the sparkly ones. They do come in glitter, but however, I ran out. Therefore, I'm just going to use what I have. And I'm going to use the gold for Queen Bee's tree. And then I'll use the purple for Little Diva's tree. Okay, so once we cut all of the holes in our little cake toppers, I'm now bending our little pipes and making them evenly by, I'm going to do like a tri-fold so that they can hang evenly on the tree. Just cut them right in the middles of the tri-fold. So you get 3 even pipes. And you just put it right in the top and put them together. So now we're going to unbag our LOL costumes that again I got from Trendy Halloween for $6.99 right after Halloween. Or you could just simply, if she wore this costume, you could reuse it again right on your tree. See how cute they are. You can also buy them used, I'm sure, on like Amazon or any one of those. These are brand new that I got for just $6 at Trendy Halloween. Comes with a cute little bow, but we're not going to use it because we already have our bow. And let's see how it goes on the tree. So this is a pre-lit tree. I'm not going to light the top because we're going to put the topper on here. And it comes with blue lights. I would prefer it pink, but blue goes with Little Diva's eyes. So we're going to be okay with that. But you could have literally just bought pink lights and put them over just like we did on Queen Bee's tree. We had to put white lights. It wasn't a pre-lit tree. So I got gold lights. And what I did was just put the dress as if it was your child. You put it over the top of the tree and slide it down. And you can just go ahead and move your branches the way you want them to make it look like a full bodice. Make sure you leave enough room for your topper on the top. And you can bend or fold some of the branches to give it a good shape. And just work it in. Okay, and so just to puff out our little garment, we used to do this back and stuff our mannequins with a little paper if you don't have a real mannequin, just to give it the real arm effect here. So now I'm just going to apply some of our last year's garland. We did unicorn trees. This actually was from Halloween. It's like a feather boa that I cut. That's going to go around the tree. And this is garland, pink garland from last year's unicorn trees. And also some organza. So I placed the knot at the top of my organza. When I put it together, it was a little too sheer for me. I'm just going to do a 3-weave braid and make it a little thicker so we can really get that pink to come out. Just a loose 3-weave where we can really see the color come in. Okay, so now it's time to, now that we got our garland on here, it's time to apply our cake toppers. And they easily fit right on any branch. I'm gonna do it through the middle of each garment. So now that we put all of our little friends on the tree and they're social distanced, we are now going to attach our toppers by putting more of that piping on the backs with some tape. Make sure you have enough where you can go ahead and do one side first. And then once you attach it, we'll tape the other side. And this is the end of the L.O.L doll trees, complete with L.O.L doll wrapping from the Dollar Tree. There's the blankets I got for about $7 on Amazon. Our trees under $50. Old decorations, old Halloween costumes, and our toppers made out of vinyl that you can get on Amazon.com. Here's the gifts. Stockings from Family Dollar under $5. Socks from Burlington under $5, under $4. And there's Queen Bee tree and a Queen Bee blanket with gifts underneath. All right, happy holidays from my family to yours. We added our little candy canes, multicolored for Diva. And we got all of our little balls that we've collected through the year and the presents. Some L.O.L socks that came from Burlington. They're like the little slipper socks for under $5. And there's Queen Bee. We use gold wrapping for underneath the tree, some red candy canes. And there she is. Everything, trees were all under $50. We had them for years. And then we used the dresses from Halloween, old Halloween costumes, or you can get them after Halloween, next to nothing. And then we cut out our vinyls and made our tree toppers. And we have a third vinyl just to finish up the background. And that is our 2020 L.O.L Christmas trees. You can easily make it for yourselves next year or through the year if you wanted to do for a birthday. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.